Friday, March 29 at the Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona, Mountain Standard Time. And in what will feature as a co-main event to the Oscar Valdez versus Australia's Liam Wilson 12-round Super Featherweight bout, East LA's Seniesa Estrada takes on rival and fellow minimum weight unified champ, Nicaraguan-born Costa Rican Yokasta Valle. Both ladies will be vying to become the first ever undisputed champion at the 105-pound weight limit in both the men's and women's division. This is clearly the bigger and more meaningful fight on the night and should not be missed. There is also a lot of personal rivalry in this matchup, which adds a little extra spice. And, well, look,
let's not bullcrap each other.
I'm not going to ignore the fact that these two ladies just happen to be maybe the two finest women in the ladies division, which isn't going to hurt ticket sales, now is it? Call me sexist if you must. I'll try to tone it down, but in my defense, I can explain why it's important that I mention how attractive these two ladies are. You see, the reason is Yokasta Valle has taken a relaxed approach to much of the antagonism coming from her upcoming rival, Seniesa Estrada. From being called Yokaka repeatedly on social media to clarifying time and again that the grudge match between herself and Estrada isn't personal for her. The Costa Rican has attempted to avoid engaging in much of the public mudslinging, not that she's been entirely quiet, mind you. The current Golden Boy promoted fighter, Valle, has made the claim that it was her side, calling for the undisputed bout between herself and former Golden Boy fighter Estrada all along. It's a she said scenario. Seniesa, very vocally and publicly for some time, has been goading Valle to make the undisputed fight happen. For her part, Valle has publicly discussed unifying against Seniesa, but I feel like the push for undisputed has been most vigorous from the Estrada side. Thankfully, the fight is made. Yokasta suggested that the fight take place in her home of Costa Rica, where she enjoys almost royalty-like status, but Seniesa shot that idea down. Having the home crowd behind her would have been an advantage for Yokasta, something she doesn't have much of coming into this fight. Being the naturally smaller fighter of the two, Yokasta is lacking serious firepower and will struggle to get Seniesa's respect. To land, she'll have to get in close, but Seniesa won't give you any freebies and is a competent counter-puncher. The more experienced Yokasta, a two-division champ at both the 105 and 102-pound limit, has scored 9 KO victories out of her 32 pro bouts, but against far lesser opponents than Estrada. Typically a busy, high work rate fighter, Yokasta shifts linearly in and out behind a high guard, constantly feeding her jab out and using feints to draw a reaction and opening from her opponent. She doesn't mind a good old scrap either, but Seniesa has seen Yokasta Valle's style before, and I don't imagine it will take long to figure her out. Here's the thing, Valle's going to need everything to go her way on the night if she's to walk away the undisputed champion. Seniesa Super Bad Estrada is coming into this fight with a one-track mind. A steely determination to become an undisputed champion and not just minimum weight, but she also has her eyes set on other divisions. Ooh. Take a shot of something strong each time Estrada mentions becoming undisputed, and you'll end up like Lieutenant Dan Taylor from Forrest Gump, legless. I can't help but wonder if Estrada is putting too much on her plate and being too ambitious before settling the score with Yokasta Valle first. It's not just that Estrada wants to beat Valle and become the first undisputed at 105 pounds. She's broken records before, like when she earned the fastest knockout in the history of women's boxing against Miranda Atkins in 2020, when she stopped Atkins within 7 seconds. It's the fact that she also has a score to settle with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, after the two went their separate ways in 2022 over a contract and pay dispute. Is Seniesa coming into this bout with a feeling that she's fighting two entities at the same time? Will her ambition and sense of revenge fuel her or derail her in the ring? And are there any lasting issues with the damaged and now repaired ligament in her right hand? Yokasta Valle's trainer, Coach G, or Gloria Alvarado, put it best when she described one of Seniesa Estrada's best attributes, her mind. Alvarado, who has known Estrada since she was a kid, applauded Seniesa's incredible ability to focus. Injury or no injury, Seniesa's determination and ambition burns bright, but it's going to take a cooperative body also if she's to go on winning. Of the pair, Estrada has the more flowing movement around the ring with the better footwork. She seems to have the faster hands than Valle, and her shots are more direct and have more snap on them than Valle's almost lethargic and clubbing swings at times. Where Valle moves in more of a lineal manner, we see more lateral movement from Estrada. Valle has more of a no frills, just get the job done style, where Seniesa displays a little more pizzazz. Be that as it may, the saying goes that you're only as good as your last performance, and Seniesa has admitted that her last performance was less than stellar. No doubt she'll be looking to correct that. If I'm wrong, I'm happy to go on a date with your mum, but this fight goes the distance, I think. Both are not big on power and have the same low number of knockouts, but I feel Estrada has more sting on her shots. Yes, Estrada also has the better footwork and switch stances often, which looks impressive, but it's not always to great effect. For example, the stance switching she does when on the defensive just means she's standing square and exposed more often in between switches. And this leads me to my next point. Both girls get hit often. I would argue that Seniesa is probably more defensively responsible when attacking, but she does get tagged a lot. In the off chance that there is an upset, at least in the public's eye, and Yokasta does enough to deserve the win, Seniesa Estrada is with Top Rank. She's the home fighter. They're not giving it to Yokasta. So bottom line, I have Seniesa Estrada winning on points. Let us know in the comments below who you think wins and how. Thank you for watching P4P TV. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell for future updates. See you in the next one. Check out our Patreon page to become a Patreon family member where you will receive some cool perks. If you're looking for some new threads, we've got t-shirts, hoodies, and much, much more. So head on over to our Michael Akobi P4P TV stores. They can be found on Redbubble and Spreadshop. Join me on my travels and head on over to my other YouTube channel titled Barefoot and Free. There you can follow me as I traverse the many parts of our planet and occasionally get into a spot of bother. Nonetheless, it's always fun and entertaining. If you're struggling with some of life's obstacles and challenges, my book How to Get Out of Life Traps might just be the answer that you're looking for to help guide you through the difficult times. It's helped many get past some of their darkest moments, and it might do the same to you. You can purchase it on Amazon, where you can also find a wide range of my other works. Those works include screenplay to book adaptations, a fairly unique concept, with genres covering comedy, heist and revenge, drama, supernatural and crime, if that's more your cup of tea. You can find them by following the link provided.